Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Oluwakemi Elizabeth Akinsola, the Student Recruitment Manager for Keele University International College. Thank you for having me. Thank you to the organizers for having me. But then I would like to ask, is this a time where I start, or the organizers have to
Sure.
introduce themselves or something?
Okay. Thank you once again for joining us. My name is Nita Ayo. I'm the regional manager of AHZ Associate. Okay. So HNZ, we have to be one of the top recruitment agencies for UK universities. Okay, so we have a track record, compliance. So again, welcome and thank you for joining us. To our viewers, Keele University will be one of our partner universities. They're here to present to us for those that are interested in studying in UK. So you'll hear get all information. And also after this live session, we're going to be having a Zoom session where you get the opportunity to speak one-on-one with the Keele University representative. Thank you so much, and over to you, ma'am.
Okay, hello everyone. Good morning once again. I think I was quicker than normal when I introduced myself first before the organizers actually introduced
That's fine.
themselves. Yes.
That's
So
fine. That's fine.
good morning everyone. It's good to have you here. I am the student recruitment manager for Keele University International College, based in England, in the heart of England. We are in Stoke-on-Trent, and we're very close to Manchester and Birmingham. Now, I am trying to get my slides because I would have really loved to show you a video. If you would give me a sec, let me just do that quickly. Study. But I'd like to ask, has anyone really checked us out? Has anyone checked? Do you know anything about Keele University yet? Has
Yeah, of
anyone?
course we do.
Okay. So, is it? Can we interact with the audience though? Not yet.
Not yeah.
Okay,
So the
cool.
interaction
So,
is most likely going to take place after this live session.
Zoom.
We're all going
Okay.
to meet on Zoom where you get to speak with the students one-on-one. Yes. So
Okay,
here,
cool. Yeah.
we're going to present what Keele University have to offer to our viewers.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much for that clarification. So, Keele University is a
All right.
highly ranked university in England, and currently we have 5,000 Keele trained nurses in the UK. In the UK NHS, actually. So in the all of the UK NHS, that's like the center, 5,000 trained nurses in the NHS are actually graduates of Keele. Another wonderful thing about Keele is that we are highly ranked. We're top in nursing, in medicine, in pharmacy, pharmacology, and so many other courses in the UK. We are also very highly ranked when it comes to student satisfaction and student experience. We are number one in England for student satisfaction and also student experience in the UK. Also, our rankings, in fact, I am still trying to do this. I really wish I could show you what our rankings looks like. But then, if you could go on Google right now, you would be able to see all of that clearly. Now, for Keele University, I will be speaking more about KUIC than Keele University, the university. However, you can't
Okay.
speak about KUIC without talking about the university, right?
Speaking about
Because
that, that's true.
KUIC is also on campus. It is on
So,
campus.
can you maybe, is it possible to also talk a little about Keele University? Because just like you
Yes.
said, There is you can talk about Keele University International College without involving Keele University. So also get to know
Yes,
about, because definitely from
about the
Keele University
university.
International College, we get to have
Mm-hmm.
progressions to Keele University itself. So I would love to
Yes, of
know
course.
what they're going after. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you so much. So, like I said, Keele University is a highly ranked university in England. So, if you are here on this live call and then you're thinking about, an highly ranked university in an affordable area where, you don't spend so much on accommodation, you have access to everything a student wants on campus, then Keele University is the institution for you. Keele University has a beautiful 600-acre campus. We call it a self-contained campus that has everything a student ever wants on campus. Now, talking about accommodation, it is on campus. Talking about student services, there's a student union on campus. There is a beautiful sports center also on campus where one of the international matches are taking place in our very large sports center. And on campus, you have access to as many things as possible. There are hospitals on campus, there are cafes, there are restaurants, there are lounges on campus. So if you're here and then, apart from studying, you like to go out, you like to hang out with friends, you like the nightlife kind of thing, you have access to that within campus. It is all in reach. There is also a 24-hour library on campus. Also, especially for students who are, research centric or whose courses are research centric. We have a lot of facilities for all of our students. Now, there are also off campus accommodations, of course, and hotels on campus too. Now, for example, you're coming to school or you're coming to the college, and probably you want to go with your children, or your parents are attending your graduation, or there's a special occasion on campus for you. Your parents really do not need to worry about, where to stay, how far away from you they will be, and all of that. All they have to do is ensure they have a visa to come to England, and there are hotels on campus for them. Now, like I said, there's also an hospital on campus. So, in terms of emergencies, in terms of, medical attention, students get all of that on campus. There is also a vet school. There's a vet school on campus. There's a medical center on campus. There are lots of facilities, uh, uh, 24th century or 21st century facilities on campus that students can actually enjoy and take advantage of. Now, when it comes to students' experience and then student satisfaction, we are highly ranked in the UK for that. Right? We are number one for students' experience and student satisfaction. So, from the first time you step on campus, right, you are already joining, we call it the Q community. So I'm going to tell you a background story. I really wish I could share my screen right now. I don't know why I'm having issues, but then it is not going to spoil anything. I promise. It's not going to spoil anything. So an example of the kind of community for life that our students get to experience when they join Keele, either the university or the college. I'll give you an example very briefly. Now, our current college director principal is actually a Keele graduate. Now, our current director of marketing and admissions, also the DMA, I know AHZ would understand that position, is also currently
Sure.
a Keele graduate. Now, these people shared their story with me. Christian, who is the college principal director, is a German. By the time he came to Keele, he had never been to the UK before. So his worry was, I mean, you're coming to the UK, the old German tongue, and your experience, you don't know anyone in the UK, it's your first time in the UK, and that threat was there, which is really normal for every international student coming to the UK for the first time. However, from the time he stepped foot in the UK, he didn't feel like, he was in a strange place. He felt like he was home, away from home. All right. Starting from when he got on campus, there were student services. He got help, trying to get to his dorm, trying to get everything he needed on campus. There were different student services and different student unions to help him out have the best experience. And again, I mean, Keele is not rated number one in England for student satisfaction and student experience for nothing, right? So yeah, that's me being boastful. But yes, it is true. We're very, very, very particular about the kind of experience that our students enjoy within campus, within their study period, and also outside their study period. Now, let's talk about
Okay.
graduate employability.
How about the student? Talk about the student experience. Like, can you be like more specific with the facilities available for the student experience, or can I? Would it be when you're done with your presentation? We now talk about all the questions I have on ground.
Yes, yes, that works for me.
All right, that's fine.
All right then. So yeah, I was going to talk about graduate employability. So Keele University actually currently has a 96% graduate employability in the UK. Now, by graduate employability, I mean out of the 100 students that graduate from Keele University, 96 of them go on to get jobs. Do you understand that? Now,
Yeah.
yeah. So, what I advise students now, I understand that Nigeria is a very price sensitive market, right? By the time you're going to study abroad, can you hear me?
I'm with you. I can hear you.
Okay. By the time students are going to study abroad, they want to know, they are thinking about how cheap the tuition fee is. They're thinking about how cheap the accommodation is. They're thinking about, how not to spend so much money. However, only a few of them actually think about the result of what they are going to the UK to do. Only a few of them think about the degree they are going to be getting. How easy would it be for them to get a job? How recognized would that degree be, whether UK or any other place, right? So now, Keele University is the university that students can actually come to and not worry about if they would be able to get jobs after their study or they would struggle to get jobs after their study. Right from when students are on campus, there is a careers and employability team. There are careers and employability programs for all of our students. So while students are learning within the four walls of university, they are also being trained as employable graduates for the labor market,
That's great.
right? So it's not enough to go to school and then get a college degree or a university degree. Do you have the required employable skills also? Now you get all of that in Keele, and our rankings show for it 96% graduate employability. There are also variety of courses that Keele offers all home students and international students. All right. So when you come to Q, you want to do like a certain degree, you would always find it in Q University because we have over 230 courses in our course catalog to offer to students home and abroad, right? So again, we have that wide variety of options. We have undergraduate courses and postgraduate courses, right? Both for home students and international students. And courses such as nursing, medicine, biomedical science, media studies, business studies, international business management, management courses, and all of these courses are also, highly ranked in the UK. So again, you know that when you are coming to Keele, you are getting quality education. Now let's talk about the good things that our students have done on campus. During my training with some of your staffs, you want to say something?
No, no. Continue. I'm
Okay.
fine.
Yes, so I honestly wish that this slides would show right now. I will keep trying, but then I would have loved to show you, you know, just this great thing that some of our students have done on campus. So now we are rated global global sustainability institution of the year. And do you know why? Now, there is an area on campus in our 600-acre campus where you have up to 50 solar panels actually. Now, the good thing about these solar panels is it was built from the scratch by students of Keele University International, uh, Keele University, by students of Keele University. Now, these solar panels actually generate 50% of the electricity used on campus. So imagine you as a student, right? You are building a solar panel, and this solar panel can generate 50% of electricity used in our 600-acre campus. Just take a second to think about how large 600-acre is. That is like thousands of plots of land, right? Now, think about the number of facilities, the buildings, the kind of electricity generated for those buildings. And then students actually built solar panels to generate 50% of the electricity used in these facilities. I mean, if that is not wonderful, it just gives you an idea of the kind of the level of education that students in Keele University would be getting, right? So now let's talk about our tuition fee. Let's talk about scholarships first for the university. For all international students, undergraduate international students, they get scholarships up to £2,500 when you come to Keele. And postgraduate students actually get, a scholarship that we call the International Excellence Award Scholarship. It is for high achievers, people who have done well in their undergraduate degrees and then coming on to postgraduate, and they get this discount up to £5,000 off their tuition fee, right? And talking about Keele as an area, it is an affordable area in between Manchester and Birmingham. So Keele is like 40 minutes away from Manchester, while we are 50 minutes away from Birmingham, and then we are 1 hour 30 minutes away from London. So again, students want to their own campus when they want like the big city life and everything, they can get that, right? So now let's bring it home to Keele University International College, right? So we have three pathway routes from the college to the university. So it's either you're coming in through the foundation route, or the international year one route, or the pre-masters route to progress to the university. Now, under our foundation, we have like 5 different foundation programs, which is, the foundation in business, the foundation in computing, the foundation in health and science, where you can of course progress to university in nursing and all of the science courses and all of that. And then there is the foundation in humanities and social science, and foundation in law.
That's five.
Please confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, it's five. Foundation in business, in
Yes.
computing, Health
Yes.
science, then humanity,
Yes.
then foundation in law.
Yes.
That's 5.
Exactly.
Fine.
Exactly. Yes. So those are the pathway programs we have under our foundation route. Now, for the international year one, which means that students can come on the international year one program and then progress to year two in university directly and then do year three, right? So for our
Right.
international year one, we only have two programs, which is the business, international year one business, and international year one computing. International year one business and international year one computing. So from international year
Wow.
one, you can progress to the university, year two in university, and then year three in university. So international students are doing like only 3 years in the UK, right?
Yeah.
So the third route that we have in KUIC is the pre-masters program. And also for the pre-masters program, we have two pathway programs under the pre-masters route. We have the pre-masters in business, and then we have the pre-masters in computing. So there are different progression courses, that students can actually take advantage of in all of these programs,
Okay.
right? Yes. So let's talk about our progression courses. Like I said earlier, we have different we have 230 progression courses from college to the university. Now, we are constantly updating our course catalog, right? Before we had like 193, now we have 230. So again, we're constantly updating our course catalog, and we would be able to offer students as many courses to progress from college to university as possible. We For the college and for the university, there are two intakes, which is the September intake and then the January intake. So again, students who do not meet up for the September intake can actually, meet up for January intake. And tuition fee for the college. I might not be able to give specifics on the tuition fee for the university. However, if you have questions about that, I'm willing to answer questions. For the university grades their courses in like, like the grade A, grade B, grade C. So again, we need to confirm, if you're asking about any course, we will still need to check the website to confirm, what grade your course is, and then the tuition fee for that specific course in the university. But for the college, um, for the foundation program, tuition fee ranges from £14,000 to £15,000. Now, for £14,000, the international foundation in business, international foundation in health and science, rather international foundation in humanities, rather not health and science, international foundation in business, international foundation in humanities and social science, international foundation in law is £14,000, right? That is the tuition fee for those programs. Now, for foundation in computing, that program is £14,500. And foundation in health and science is £15,000. So I will come again. For the foundation in business, foundation in humanities and social science, foundation in law is £14,000. Foundation in computing is
Five.
£14,500, and foundation
Okay.
in health and science is £15,000. Now, remember I said for international year one, we only have business and computing. So there is no health and science for international
International.
foundation yet. Yes, there is no health and science, it's just business and computing. So the
For
international
international year
year one,
one.
yes.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
international year one business is £14,000. International year one computing is £14,500. Right?
Yeah.
Now let's talk about our business pre-masters tuition fee. Our pre-masters tuition fee is £9,000, and it is a one semester pre-masters. It means that pre-master students don't need to do up to 1 year or as long as 9 to 10 months in the UK before progressing to masters. It is a one
Okay.
semester pre-masters program, and after your pre-masters, you progress directly to a master's degree in Keele University. All right.
So the duration of the one
It is a
semester,
one semester program, yes. So I mean, it's between like 3 to 4 months plus.
4 months. Okay.
Yes, 3 to 4 months plus max. Yeah, but then the international foundation and international year one programs are 2 semester programs, right? They are 2 semester programs. That means that it's up to 37 weeks, which is 9 months.
9 months.
Yes. Now let's talk about accommodation in Keele. Remember, I said we have guaranteed on campus accommodation for students. Now, it means that, for example, if you secure your accommodation before the deadline, actually, before getting to university, when you get to the university or the college, you won't be getting stories like, oh, we're so sorry you didn't come on time. Someone else took the accommodation. Don't worry, we're going to settle you. We're going to look for other places. No. In Kiel, you don't get that. As far as you secure your place before the deadline, which is June 30, for students who are coming on campus in September, right? Your
Yeah.
accommodation is guaranteed. As far as your program is starting in September, and then you have secured your place, secure your place as per registered for the on-campus accommodation and paid your deposit to secure your place before June 30, your accommodation is guaranteed. And now, what is living in Keele like? Um, Accommodation in Keele is really affordable, and you would get accommodation for as low as £3,600 in Keele, as low as six. So let's approximate it to as low as £3,700 for 37 weeks. Now that 37 weeks, like I said, is already like a session covering for 2 semesters. So let's say your program is a 2 semester program. You would be on campus for 37 weeks. You are paying as low as £3,700 for 37 weeks. But then
Okay.
there are different types of accommodation on campus. There are 4 halls of residence on campus, and students can choose from shared facilities to ensuite facilities to different types of facilities that you like. It's just like in Nigeria, if you want like a room self-con, let me bring it home so we all understand. If you want a room self-con, the price for a room self-con is way different from the price for a mini flat,
One bedroom.
which is also different from the price of like a two-bedroom flat or a duplex.
Of course.
So if you want the duplex standard, let me use that word, you might not necessarily get a duplex in the UK for a student. If you actually want to get a duplex in England, I mean, you're thinking like 6 7 bedrooms. I'm wondering what a student wants to use that for, right?
Yeah, of course. So
Yeah,
that's to
but
say for on-campus accommodation, like
mhm.
Students can come in with for those that have family, let's say for Keele University, because I know for the college they can come in with family, or those going for their masters. On campus accommodation is not open for those with family.
Well, I'm not certain on campus accommodation is open for anyone with family because it then depends on the kind of accommodation that you're getting on campus. So, if you're
Okay.
getting a shared accommodation on campus, it means that you will be sharing with someone else, right?
Yeah.
And you only have one bed. I mean, I'm not certain if that bed would be able to contain like two, three family comfortably.
Yeah.
And then think about the comfort of the person you're sharing the accommodation with. Do you
Okay.
understand? However, for people who want to come to uh, to to England with their family, there are also very affordable off-campus accommodation, options that they can actually explore. Now, off-campus accommodation options that's just within walking distance from the school, say 5 minutes or 10 minutes walk, or just either in Newcastle under Lyme or Staffordshire, just very close. They can also explore the options. I would personally advise they explore the options, not
Yeah.
think about on-campus accommodation with their family, because again, that means that you are ready to get an on-campus facility that would actually be for your family. You can't get a shared accommodation with family. I'm not certain that is possible, really. So again, it's just to tell you how affordable living in Keele is like.
Okay.
You want to say something?
All right. Thank you so much for that. Like that was so detailed, despite the fact that we couldn't get the slide out for
See my
everybody
screen?
to see.
Yeah, I can see my slides here, but then I don't know why it's not showing. I feel
It's not
so
showing
so
here.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many wonderful things I would have really loved to show everyone,
Sure. Yeah.
but then I'm hoping that we would be able to do this again. But I'm happy to answer all of your questions in the Zoom session.
Okay, that's fine. I think you might also have the opportunity to share one or two things on slide there on Zoom, like in the open room where all the students are. I think you should be able to do that, just a little one. So
Okay.
I've been able to pick a whole lot of information as regards Keele University and Keele International College. So
Mm-hmm.
we've talked about provision of accommodation. So I wanted to ask for foundation students. I want to know the age limit for foundation. Like, do you accept students like from 16 or must be 18 for foundation?
Well, there is actually an age limit of 17. So for our
Okay.
foundation program, students have to be at least 17 before they resume on campus, or by September when they resume on campus. However, because we are a very accommodating university and college, we're saying that if your students are not up to 16, or if you as an international student you're not up to 17, then you need to have a UK guardian. All right? You would need
Okay.
to have a UK guardian, like arrange guardianship in the UK, because it just means that you're
Okay.
not of age to be all by yourself. Yeah. So if you have
Okay. Is
someone
there
in
a
the
kind of
UK,
okay, they like a family member or in the UK, or is it something the state provision for just students?
well, on for the college, I mean, we haven't received requests from anyone yet who needs a
Okay.
UK guardian yet. However, we
Okay.
are a very accommodating institution. I might not be able to categorically say that, we would arrange that for the students, but again, we are
Okay.
particular about students and parents, all of our stakeholders, both students, parents, and even our partners, our agents have the best experience possible. So, I mean, if there is any situation like that, then it will be on a case by case basis, really. We'll try our best
Okay.
to, uh, just point the students in the right direction.
All right, that's fine. So from what you said, the accommodation is quite welcoming. So I believe under 18, 17 should be like the minimum for foundation. That's exactly what you're saying.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
okay. So that's fine. So I'm going to go to the next question for you, masters. Do you accept HND and third class for pre-masters?
Oh, yes, we do, which is the good thing about Keele University International College. Now, as highly ranked as we are, we would take students with HND, third class, or even a pass onto our
Oh,
pre-masters. Yes, yes, we will, right? And then we would
yeah.
also accept study gaps, right? That's for the college. We would accept study gaps. So
College.
let's say, for example, a student has, like, graduated from uni or BSc or something, and then he or she has been working for a while, we would accept study gap if the student is able to cover up those study gaps or explain those study gaps in his CV. Now,
Okay,
here
that's
is
fine.
a really tricky thing about, students putting covering up their study gaps in their CV. Sometimes, yeah, you're working from, let's say, so students could put in their CV, say from June 2018 to October 2020, and then probably their next job is in 2021, maybe January 2021, right? So for us, you need to explain
Yeah.
from October, November, December, what you were doing November, December. You need to fill up all of the gaps. So you can't leave 2 months out. You can't leave 3 months out. You can't have empty spaces. You can't have quiet months. You need to fill up every gap, every month in every year. So if you have that such detailed CV, whether for international foundation or international year one or for pre-masters, we would accept you.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Then actually like the fact that pass demonstrated pass also included. So that's a very good one for pre-masters.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
okay, so you talked about students says like skills, getting them ready for the labor market. Just like you said, you have a 98 graduate employability. So you made mention of them being trained and making sure that at least when they get there, it will be easy for them to get jobs and all. So there are some courses that warrant students to maybe go for personal skills with different computing, the area of computing. So do you have like companies you like have a kind of affiliate suite that could actually help students to build up more skills and the rest? So I don't know if you actually get my point. Like in terms of work
Yes.
placement in the course of studying.
Yes. So the beautiful
So
thing about Keele, the area, is that there are up to 300 both local businesses and organizations within us, around us, rather around us. And like I said earlier, we have different careers and employability programs. Now, if my slide could show, I would have shown you different, those different careers and employability programs, but then I'll just mention a few. Now we have the Santada University Partnership Programs, right? There are
yeah,
some courses that actually have, say, exchange programs, right? You know what, I want to believe you all know what an exchange program is.
exchange.
When Yeah,
Can you
exchange program,
explain?
say, you do your course here, you're allowed to do it somewhere else for a certain period of time, depending on
Like abroad, going abroad further it.
well, yeah, but then it depends on, the what is applicable for that particular course, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So if, for example, you are studying a course that allows you to do 3 months outside abroad, you know, just to get experience or to get, study experience somewhere else, but then come back to the UK and finish up your degree and then graduate and get your degree. Now we have partnerships, we have university partnerships for courses like that. Now, the university also has placement offices for students whose courses have optional placements. Now, we have a lot of courses, business courses, and other courses actually that has placement opportunities. So again, students really don't have to struggle to get placement. You're in the UK newly, you don't know where to go to, you don't know what organization to go and meet and how to meet them to say, oh, I want to do an internship in your organization. There is a placement office in Keele to help students get placements. Also, the career and employability team also do things such as career fairs. So for students, we invite organizations, businesses, big businesses, right, to come on campus and then, talk about their organizations. Before then, we help students, the team would have already helped students, build their CV, guided them through on how to present themselves professionally so that during the career fair, you're not just going there for fun's sake and at the end of the day you don't get anything out of
Okay.
it, right? So you're getting there, you are presenting yourself in the most professional way possible for any organization. And a lot of our students have also gone on to get jobs after they graduate, and that's why we have such a high um, graduate
Percentage.
employability level. Yes, exactly. So again, like I said, we're not just training you within the four walls of organizations, and there are also seminars and practical sessions that the team also organizes for students, right? So again, you're not only learning, you're also learning from industry experts during seminars. You're getting experiences. You already know what is expected of you in the labor market even before you graduate.
Okay, that's fine. I think that actually answered all my questions as regards that. So now let's go back to the area of tuition. So I'll need to know for foundation. This you made mention of international excellence scholarship. Is that only applicable to just pre-masters?
Also, the International Excellence Award scholarship is
Yeah.
actually for the university. So if you're going on to postgraduate studies in the university, you get
Okay.
onto that scholarship, right? I'm not certain
Okay.
if the scholarship is available for everyone, but then the amount of scholarship you will get will be determined by the admissions team. But you can get up to £5,000 off your tuition fee from for that award,
Okay. So is
right?
there a kind of automatic scholarship for anyone foundation international year one pre-masters?
Oh yes. My apologies, I didn't talk about that. So for Keele University International College, we have a £1,500 automatic discount. By £1,500, I mean £1,500 off your tuition
Okay.
fee. Apologies. I'm so used to 1,500. So whether you're coming onto our foundation program or international year one program or even our pre-masters program, you get the 1,500 automatic scholarship, discount off your tuition fee.
Okay. Now this 1,000 the 15 the 1500 discounts. It's
I'm sorry, I
for
didn't get that.
example
Your
for
line is
those
breaking.
graduate. Okay, now for the discount of £1,500,
Hmm.
those going for foundation, is it Is it going to be set every year or just the first year?
Oh, so the £1,500 is only for the college. It's for international students who are coming onto the college, right? Now, we also have a progression scholarship actually for all of our students, both international foundation students who are progressing to year one in the university, for year one, international
Okay.
year one students who are progressing to year two in the university, and for pre-master students who are progressing to year three in the university. So, for the college degree, once you are in college and you meet up to 65% grades or above, you get a progression discount to university. So, let me repeat myself. For example, you you are in the pre-masters program and then you're about to graduate to masters, right? So you get a
Yeah.
progression scholarship if you meet up to 65% grades or above. So the higher your grades, the higher the scholarship you get. So by the time you are paying your master's tuition fee in the university, it's already reduced because you are getting a progression scholarship. Now, the beautiful thing about this progression scholarship is it is available for every other year of study. So, for example, an international foundation student comes on, you know, finishes his foundation degree in the college and then is moving on to year one, and then he or she meets up to like 70%, right? 65 or
Yeah.
70%.
Okay.
He's getting a progression discount to go into year one. Now, if he graduates from year one, right, with the
To year
same
two.
grades or higher, depending on how high it is, he gets another progression discount to year two. And that is also applicable for every other year of study. So when he's graduating from year two to year three, if he meets up to 65% or more, he gets discounts to go to year three also. So it's available for all our programs.
Okay, that's actually very interesting and very impressive. That every year you get to progress depending on your
You get
grade, you get a
you get
discount.
progression
That would
scholarships.
definitely
Yes.
spur. I don't think whoever knows that it should spur higher get higher get higher discount. I don't know
Yes.
whether you
And actually that
have
kind of
heard
makes
that.
us one of the most affordable, highly ranked universities in England actually.
Oh, that's actually a very good one. Okay, so
Yeah.
I want to go to requirements, like offer requirements. You do accept WAEC from Nigerians, right?
Yes. So we would accept
And
WAEC or
NACO as
NECO.
well.
Yes, we would
Okay.
accept WAEC and NECO. And for foundation or international year one, we would accept OND or NAPTEB. We would actually accept NAPTEB.
Oh,
So for
interesting.
those of you that
Accept
have like
OND.
NAPTEB or something, we would accept you guys.
Okay, now after the initial, okay, let's talk about the initial deposit for the pre-masters. You made mention of 9,000 something for pre-masters,
Y-
9,500.
£9,000. That is the tuition fee for pre-masters. Now, if they are getting
Okay.
an automatic discount of 1,500, it reduces their fee to 7,500. If they also get so I didn't want to talk about the early bird discounts because I mean it's already June 15 and in 15 days the early bird discount
Gone. Yeah.
is gone. So the deadline for the early bird discount is actually June 30. It was June 10, but we were able to speak with the college and the college was able to extend it till June 30. So maybe I should just put it out there. If you are willing to come on our campus, join our college, I would advise you as soon as possible, put in your application. Let's move you. So let me just quickly talk about the application process while I also talk about the early bird discount. So the application process is Application is through StudyLink. You send your application through StudyLink. Our response time, offer response time, is 24 working hours to 72 working hours. So if you put in an application today, being a working day, if tomorrow is a working day also, you will get your offer tomorrow or within 72 working hours, right? So our
I think I
response
can
time,
testify to that because
yeah,
I got
yes,
an offer
great.
yesterday. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I mean, a lot of people have gone on to say that within 2 hours or 3 hours, they actually got their offer. That is how fast we are. Do you understand? So if you put in an offer, you get your offer. If it's a conditional offer, please, as soon as possible, meet the conditions to your offer. Once you meet the conditions to your offer, upload your documents on the StudyLink portal. We get a notification and then we invite you for an admissions interview. Now, everyone, you need to know that the admissions interview is not a death sentence. I know a lot of people get scared about, oh my
Yeah.
God, they're going to interview me. Oh my God, what will I say? Oh my God, do I want this school anymore? No, it's a conversation we want to have with you. So,
Always phone call or
sorry?
video, phone
Yeah,
call interview, video
yes,
interview.
yes, it's the admissions interview. We want to know about you. We want to know about, what you've been doing, why you are interested in studying in the UK or studying in our college. We also want to know why you are interested in that course, and we just want to know about you. It is not a death sentence, all right? So it's
Okay, I want
it's
to
a
know, is it
conversation.
going to be Skype, like a video interview, or it's going to be phone call
Yes,
interview
it's a Zoom interview, actually.
on
It is a
Zoom?
Zoom
Okay,
interview. Yes, it's on Zoom.
okay,
So once you pass the interview, then you get your unconditional offer, and your unconditional offer reflects the discount, the automatic discount you get, right? So if you
yeah.
pay your deposit before June 30, you will not only get the £1,500 discount, you will also get an additional £500 discount, which makes it
Interesting.
£2,000, which is a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah, of course. I've noted that
Yeah.
down. Do we still have time? 8th June? Of course.
I think we have 2 minutes. Sorry, I said a lot, right? And
Yeah,
I'm sure that, I've probably answered a lot of questions from these guys, but then, yeah, I'm
yeah,
happy
it's
to answer
it's
more
it's fine.
questions.
It's fine. You're going to be joining us on Zoom, so we're going to have enough time to speak with students and get to answer all their questions and all of that. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. Um,
Thank you for having me.
Keele University is actually a very wonderful school. I've had very good experience with them. Few students have been able to take there. We've had very good experience with them. So and we're looking forward to have more and better experience with them based on the information you've given to us now. So last
Yeah.
question. Is there any payment on enrollments for students?
So,
Sorry, I think you
be
mentioned that.
okay. So before students get their cars, they're only that is for the college now, right? Before students get their cars for college students, they only have to pay 50% of their tuition fee. Now, this applies to
Okay.
also the pre-master students, even though your course is like a one semester course. So you only have to pay 50% of your college tuition fees. And then when you get to university, for pre-master students within 3 weeks or so, you can pay your remaining 50%. But for foundation and international year one students who have like a longer gap, within 3 months, you have a space of time of like 2 to 3 months to pay your remaining 50%. So, I mean, you're not so choked up. You have like gap.
Okay, so what's the initial deposit for pre-masters, foundation, and international year one?
It's 50% of your tuition fee
Initial
after
deposit
the
is 50.
discount. Yes.
Oh, okay. Right, fine. Okay, thank you so much. I think that's it. I don't know if there's any other thing you want to add to us before we move to the Zoom section so we can accommodate the students that are actually watching us from here.
Yes, so just one more thing. Keele University and Keele International University International College is actually a beautiful place for you to be. Sadly, my slides not showing, I'm sorry guys, but then it is a beautiful campus where students get the best experience whatsoever. Highly ranked university, yet affordable. So if you're thinking about a university to go to, if you're not so price sensitive, then you are more concerned about, the quality of education you want to get in the UK or in England, then think about Keele University, because again, it's a family. We call it the Keele family. So it is like coming home away from home. Thank you. All right. That's
All
all
right.
from me.
Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much.
This to all our viewers who are watching us. We're going to have a live session. You get the opportunity to ask all your questions. You get to speak. The Keele University International College represents here. So you join us on Zoom after this session. The Zoom ID is being displayed here on the screen, and you most likely must have been sent the Zoom link as well. So we look forward to seeing all the viewers on the Zoom session after now. So you get to speak with the rep and also get to explore other options for your um your progress to Keele University International College or Keele University itself. So thank you so much once again, and see you over there on the Zoom session.